Bob Marley was a renowned Jamaican reggae musician, singer, and songwriter. Robert Nesta Marley was born in 9 Mile, Jamaica, on February 6, 1945. He is seen by many as one of the most important performers of the 20th century and is credited for making reggae music popular throughout the world. Many of his fans love his thoughts and inspirational quotes. True friends are like stars, you can only recognize them when it's dark around you. You never know how strong you are, until being strong is your only choice. The biggest coward of a man is to awaken the love of a woman without the intention of loving her. Only once in your life, I truly believe, do you find someone who can completely turn your world around? Money is numbers and numbers never end. If it takes money to be happy, your search for happiness will never end. Love, friendship, laughter. Some of the best things in life really are free. The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. Judge not, before yourself. Judge not, if you're not ready for judgment. The road of life is rocky and you may stumble too. So while you talk about me, someone else is judging you. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you, you just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. You may not be her first, her last, or her only. She loved before she may love again. But if she loves you now, what else matters? Beginnings are usually scary, and endings are usually sad, but it's everything in between that makes it all worth living. Life is one big road with lots of signs. So when you ride through the ruts, don't complicate your mind. Flee from hate, mischief, and jealousy. Don't bury your thoughts, put your vision to reality. To love is to risk, not being loved in return. To hope is to risk pain, to try is to risk failure. But risk must be taken because the greatest hazard in my life is to risk nothing. Don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. Complaints are prayers to the devil. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our minds. Just because you are happy, it does not mean that the day is perfect, but that you have looked beyond its imperfections. You open your heart knowing that there's a chance it may be broken one day, and in opening your heart, you experience a love and joy that you never dreamed possible. Love hard when there is love to be had. Because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always one guy that is perfect for you. They will always tell you that you can't do what you want to do, but you can do what you want to do. You just have to believe in yourself. The system is to bring you down, but you can rise. Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect and I don't live to be. But before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. You find strength in knowing you have a true friend and possibly a soulmate who will remain loyal to the end. Things that never interested you before become fascinating because you know they are important to this person who is so special to you. Never do they hurt your feelings or make you feel like you are not good enough. But rather they build you up and show you the things about yourself that make you special and even beautiful. Everyone in life is gonna hurt you, you just have to figure out which people are worth the pain. Today, people struggle to find what's real. Everything has become so synthetic that for a lot of people, all they want is to grasp onto hope. You can be yourself and not worry about what they will think of you because they love you for who you are. Good friends, we have had. Oh, good friends we've lost along the way. In this bright future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Most people think great God will come from the skies, take away everything, and make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. You just can't live that negative way. You know what I mean. Make way for a positive day. 'Cause it's a new day. Some will hate you and pretend they love you now. Then, behind they try to eliminate you. This music is about struggle. Reggae is a vehicle to carry a message of freedom and peace. I don't stand for the black man's side, I don't stand for the white man's side. I stand for God's side. There comes a time when an artist can't follow the crowd. You have to be you, and make the crowd follow you. Life seems completely different, exciting, and worthwhile. Your only hope and security is in knowing that they are a part of your life. Everything is political. I will never be a politician or even think about politics. I just deal with life and nature. That is the greatest thing to me. The people who are trying to make this world worse are not taking the day off. Why should I? You're not supposed to feel down over whatever happens to you. I mean, you're supposed to use whatever happens to you as some type of upper, not a downer. God created people in technicolor. God has never made a difference between black, white, blue, green, or pink. As a man sow, shall he reap. And I know that talk is cheap. But the heat of the battle is as sweet as the victory. I pledged to work for righteousness. God's inspired me. God's the boss, he tells me what to do. When you smoke herb, it reveals you to yourself. All the wickedness you do is revealed by the herb, it's your conscience and gives you an honest picture of yourself. It's your conscience that is gonna remind you that it's your heart and nobody else's. That is gonna judge. I don't have a religion, you know. This is what I am. I am a Rastaman, so this is not religion. This is life. Men and people will fight you down when you see the light. Let me tell you, if you are not wrong, then everything is all right. One of my good friends said, in a reggae rhythm, don't jump in the water if you can't swim. In their presence, there's no need for continuous conversation, but you find you're quite content in just having them nearby. They gave me star treatment when I was making a lot of money. But I was just as good when I was poor. You entertain satisfied people. Hungry people can't be entertained, or people who are afraid. You can't entertain a man who has no food. I love to see when you move with the rhythm. I love to see when you're dancing from within. It gives great joy to feel such sweet togetherness. Everyone doing and they're doing their best. Yes, Bob Marley has had an enormous influence on social justice, culture, and music. He is regarded as a universal representation of the Rastafarian movement and reggae music. His album Legend is still among the best-selling reggae albums ever, and his music continues to strike a chord with listeners all over the world.